Ladies and gentlemen, after what has felt like months and months of speculation, debate, and anticipation, the long-awaited Warzone Nuke Event is officially confirmed by Activision, and it's happening next week. This event is going to work as a transitional period between the modern warfare version of Verdansk and a 1980s version of Verdansk, where we're going back in time. Got a lot to talk about today, so don't forget to like the video for that algorithm. It's much appreciated. I'd love to know your thoughts about this all in the comments, as I've covered a substantial amount of Warzone over the last year, going through all the bunkers, all the Easter eggs, and this is all leading up to this moment happening next week. And I know this isn't Season 3 Zombies news, but I'm sure that's going to be coming very soon. And make sure you're subscribed as well, as we'll be streaming this Nuke event live on the channel. So when exactly is it all going down? Well, Call of Duty have just tweeted 4/21/21, the end is near, #Warzone, with a video of the containment protocol buy station showing the same symbol for the zombie outbreak and then confirming that date and the time of 12 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3 p.m. for those on the East Coast, and for those watching from the UK, that will be 8 p.m. UK time. So what exactly is going to happen with this event? Well, we've all seen since the start of Season 2, the zombies have made a very slow journey across the Warzone map. It looks like their days are numbered, as a bunch of American influencers received Warzone package today of a hard hat helmet for Verdansk Dam with a note that says, once the hostiles reach here, we levy a guess that Verdansk is all but gone to the damned. April 21st, 12 p.m. Storyline is that because the zombie outbreak has become uncontrollable across Verdansk, the only way to wipe them out is by sending the rockets from the various bunkers that we've opened throughout the months leading up to this moment as a response to wiping this threat once and for all. Now here's where we get into the really interesting bits. As courtesy of a Call of Duty leaker on Twitter called Zesty Cod Leaks, they revealed that completing this event will grant you a calling card that shows an image of scorched Verdansk right after the destruction. Now, for obvious reasons, I can't show you that in the video, but the more interesting thing is that there's also a message that congratulates us for completing this nuke event, and it calls this part 1 of the destruction of Verdansk. Now, this suggests that the destruction of Verdansk is going to have multiple parts, which in my opinion sounds absolutely incredible. Following on from this, at the very end of March, Zesty Cod Leaks revealed on Twitter as well that there is another playlist tied to this event, which is just described as The End, with the subtext titled 15 minutes after the destruction of Verdansk. So from that basis, it sounds like we're going to physically see the map get destroyed whilst we're playing on it, and then afterwards, we're going to actually be able to experience the map 15 minutes after it's been destroyed. Now that sounds absolutely amazing. One thing that we can't explain though is the fact that Verdansk is going to be going back to the 1980s, and we know that because there was a commercial that leaked a week or so ago that included gameplay footage of the new Verdansk, which showed it was in the 1980s. So somehow we're going to be going back in time with this nuclear event. Now the first of probably many teasers have started to crop up in Verdansk, which includes this brand new teaser in Superstore today that advertises the Moscow Olympics in 1980. Now we aren't quite sure what this means, but if I had to assume, this would be tied into potentially why the stadium is being built, because the Olympics are going to take place here, and might also be a teaser based on the fact it's in Superstore, that Superstore may be one of the locations which is going to stay for the 1980s version. Now you'd think having nukes completely wipe this map would give us a fresh start where we'd have a new map to play on. I don't know exactly how the time travel is going to work, but my own assumptions is that the destruction is going to be so severe and it's going to have us on the edge of our seats that they're going to create sort of like a cliffhanger storyline with Verdansk, where rather than explaining what's going to happen after the nuclear event, they're going to give us a very brief look at that 15 minutes later before things will start anew. We're actually going to start things right at the very beginning in 1980s, where Verdansk is being built for the first time. And we're going to see it slowly progress into the Verdansk that we're used to in modern times, and then once that happens, we're then going to get an explanation of what's happened to Verdansk. As for how different Verdansk is going to be with this event, the footage that leaked showed Cold War era landmarks replacing Verdansk's own points of interest, including an in-construction stadium rather than the fully built one we now have, and an aqueduct replacing the dam. airport, TV station, and downtown also were spotted with a 1980s makeover. But there were a few new locations also be able to see, such as a mineshaft area that I really hope is some sort of homage to Buried from Black Ops Zombies. We can only hope. And what looked like the Duga array, which featured in the final campaign mission for Black Ops Cold War. I'm sure there are plenty more surprise locations, Black Ops theme, that we're going to see with this 80s revamp. And there has been some speculation that we could see the likes of Summit being a weather station. I'd love to see them getting fully creative with this revamp. So by the sounds of it, this event is going to be absolutely jam-packed. It sounds like it's going to be so much better than a Know Your History event, which in itself was really cool. In a way, it's almost like it sort of teased that was going to happen to Verdansk, because when it finally got to the part where it's about to play the trailer, it said you will not survive, and focus heavily on the stadium. What if this event literally picks up where that left off, since this is all tied towards Black Ops Cold War? Now, there is one other detail in the teaser that Call of Duty posted today, which shows a reflection on the computer screen that seems to show the reflection of someone wearing a gas mask. That could potentially be a teaser that once Verdansk gets destroyed, the only way that you'll be able to physically survive in this aftermath is by wearing a gas mask, meaning that this whole map is going to be covered from head to toe in the gas. It visually could look pretty cool, but with everything we've seen so far and know about this event, what are your thoughts? I think the general consensus is finally, we're going to see this map get nuked. The nuke event has been a topic of speculation ever since Warzone first came out, and I'm so happy that after all this time, we're finally going to see a purpose to the bunkers, the rockets. It's all going to be pretty darn awesome. There's already teasers in game right now of this event happening with like different protocol levels, and you're seeing different things flying across the sky, all in preparation for Wednesday the 21st of April. I look forward to seeing you guys here on the channel for that nuke event live. If we learn anything else regarding season 3 for Warzone and Cold War Zombies, I'll be sure to make a video for you guys here on the channel, so be sure to subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you for another one very soon.